Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to a special broadcast. I'm going to give everybody a minute or two to get here. This past weekend, we had our second top earner retreat for the year, our spring retreat. And for those of you that couldn't make it, the sessions were recorded. And they'll be available to you by the end of the week. For those of you that couldn't participate because you had other plans, you have an opportunity to watch the recorded sessions. So watching the recorded sessions is just like being there. You can go to maxsteingart.com/retreat, use the promo code Great Deal, and you'll be able to not only watch the recorded sessions, but you'll get our How Network Marketers Catch Whales and our 90-day game plan. Aloha, Kurt. And Caroline, it is nice to see you. Actually, it's nice to see all of you. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview of what was covered. So for those of you that haven't taken advantage of this yet, you still have time. Understand this, that just like every month, boot camps are different. They're changing. Every quarter, our retreats are different. Different time of year, different holidays, different strategies, and of course, a lot of things have changed in the network marketing industry. So in the first session of boot camp, so in the first session of our retreat, this 3-day virtual event is the only place where the veil to being successful in network marketing is lifted. This is where you're going to discover the blueprints of those people who have climbed to the highest ranks in your business, and where you'll learn exactly how to duplicate the process. During our time, over these past 3 days, we shared with everybody how they could boost their belief in the network marketing business model, how they could unleash their earning power by accelerating your path to the top, by increasing your business with proven strategies for monumental growth. I had a great conversation today with a good friend who we're going to be talking about a lot in the months ahead. And this was actually the anniversary where he was in a car with a chiropractor who was adamant that network marketing was a scam. 3 years later, the man is making millions of dollars in the business. And how he got this person to look at network marketing is a fantastic story. You can empower yourself to step up, stand out, and fast track your leadership journey. Nancy came out of a boot camp and a retreat. 5 days afterwards, she signed up 41 people, 41 customers, 1 business builder. The next month, she signed up 62 more customers. Everybody that participated in the retreat was loaded with information that, based on the emails that I got, everybody was excited. So if you've ever wondered how some people become top earners in your business so fast, there are people out there who have skyrocketed to the top of their companies in what seems to be the blink of an eye. You've seen them, you've heard about their success, you've asked yourself, how did they get there? In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. Most people that are in network marketing have no clue how they did it. Now, for those of you that are students, you know how much we emphasize the power of posting. You post to attract people, but at the same point in time, you can post things for yourself. Feel the power of the words in your daily posts. Let them drive you closer to your goals every day. Your belief determines your action. Your actions determine your results. But first, you have to believe. You have to believe that you can be successful in this business. So during our time together, we dove deep into the mastery of the information that your top earners know, but they never share. So I don't share this information to dazzle you. I share this with you to light a spark under all of you. The next 3 days, these 3 days that we spent, is about your potential, your journey, and your leadership. And whether you attended the actual event or you're watching the video, the results will be the same. Your daily posts on LinkedIn and Facebook are more than just powerful tools for building deep connections. Your posts don't just establish rapport. They serve as a strong, consistent message to reinforce your commitment to your personal journey. Embrace my strategies and watch as you cultivate relationships that are built on trust, authenticity, and mutual growth. Feel the power. Where there is faith, there is victory. Postings, they go a long way to establishing rapport and relationships with people. In network marketing, it's not what works, it's what duplicates. Bring somebody into your business on Monday. By Wednesday, they can be bringing in their friends. By Friday, they can be bringing in their friends. But this is more about just recruiting people. In Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich, whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. We make this available to everybody in boot camp. So I encourage you, don't disqualify yourself before you start. The 10 lessons from Think and Grow Rich are going to be an important part of your personal journeys. You're stepping into a world transformation with the information that we're going to share with you. Thousands of success stories in network marketing over the years began right here with the insights and strategies that we share. They're game-changing strategies. Every session's recorded. So we asked everybody that was participating to participate. Now, there are 3 steps to becoming successful at anything. 1, get mentored by someone who has already achieved the results you want. 2, find out the exact steps you need to take. And 3, take action. There are 3 steps to becoming successful in network marketing. Work with a company that has products or a service that you can be passionate about. Passionate to the point that you tell people about it even if you weren't getting paid. Work with someone in a company that's already successful, knows how to build the business on LinkedIn and Facebook. And they should have a team that provides support and training for you and members of your team. And you want to work with a company that has good online tools so you and your team members can build the business. So if you're already in a network marketing company, a good one, go to work. Because the longer you're not taking action, the more money you're losing. And if you decide you need to get into another company, then find one with products or a service that you can become passionate about and shop for a sponsor. And during the retreat, we gave you strategies for doing exactly that. With practice, persistence, and perseverance, nothing can stand in your way to becoming successful. Nothing. Believe you can do it? You're halfway there. The average people learn from their mistakes. Smart people learn from the mistakes of others. And that was the whole purpose of these 3 days. Knowledge is power, but it's not power until it's applied. Now, there are 2 reasons people got into network marketing: inspiration or desperation. Jim Rohn's quote, we generally change ourselves for one of 2 reasons, inspiration or desperation. So the question is, why did you get into this business? People get into network marketing because they want more time freedom, they want more money, or they want their own business, or they're passionate about something and they want to share it with the world. So as you're watching this, I want you to think about, why did you get into your business? What is your compelling why? How badly do you want to become financially successful? Quit your full-time job? Retire from your career? Maybe retire your spouse? So in our 90-day game plan, we bring it up, but you must know why, clearly why you're in your business. Now, the best things about network marketing: low startup costs, leverage, no geographical restrictions, no limits to your income, residual income, low business monthly overhead, no employees, the people, personal development, time freedom, financial freedom. When we talk about income, compensation plans are complicated and initially misunderstood when people get into the business. 70% of the people in a company are orphans. The person that brought them into the business is no longer in the business. And we gave an example of Jim McCune, who was a corporate director in Melaleuca. He reached the rank of emerald when he was closing in on diamond in Amway. But then he lost one of his diamond leaders because of Amway's breakaway compensation plan. He didn't understand the compensation plan, how it would affect him. So he resigned from Amway, joined Melaleuca, and then now he's a corporate director, and he recruits Amway diamonds out of Amway. So just to give you an overview, the breakaway compensation plan, you have an organization like this, and then at certain times, one of your teams breaks away. 30% of network marketers are on teams. 70% are orphans. So what does it take to succeed in network marketing? Decision, vision, grit, specialized knowledge, mentorship, a game plan, focus, integrity, leadership, luck. But luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. And we, during our 3 days together, endeavored to prepare you to be successful. Personal growth, the right company at the right time, and continual daily activity. So we talked about network marketing facts to remember. Residual income is a wonderful thing. You can make the sale one time and continually get paid for your efforts. John Paul Getty's quote, I'd rather have 1% of the effort of 100 men than 100% of my own, is a beacon for network marketers. But you only get paid for as long as the company remains in business. You always got to remember that you're betting on many things. You're betting on the company owners, you're betting on the company's management, you're betting on the company's leadership, you're betting on market trends. And our goal over these 3 days is to light you up, to build a level of belief in this business, and to arm you with the information that you need so that, God forbid, if anything happens to your company, it doesn't end your network marketing career. The company closes, you lose your income. The company merges with another company, the compensation plan always changes. Most people who get into network marketing have no clue this is going on. Somebody told them about a product, they like it, they work with it, it's helping them. And then they realize, I can make money doing this. The problem is the person that told them about the product is an orphan, or has no clue to how to build a business. If the compensation plan changes, your residual income can shrink or stop. And if leaders are unhappy, they'll find another company and take lots of people with them. So why do people fail? No skills, lack of training, bad training, or lack of action. And over these 3 days, we load you up with all of the right things that you need to know to be successful. No leads. Leads are free. We show you how to tap into them on LinkedIn and Facebook. Unrealistic expectations, lack of patience. No mentor. You don't have good upline support. No daily method of operation. Not working the numbers, no proper goals, the wrong mindset. No focus, not leveraging your own talents and abilities, or working with the wrong company. Now, most people who have a negative attitude about network marketing today have it because they're taught the old school method of chasing their friends. All right, selling to your friends, making a list and calling them up. Then they're encouraged to call everybody. And what are they given? They're given motivational mantras like, you have to get out of your comfort zone if you want to be successful, so keep calling, don't stop. To be successful, you got to go through 100 no's to get a yes. Every no is one step closer to getting a yes. This strategy has turned off more people about network marketing. The problem with going for no is you're going for no. You'll get it every single time because you're giving the person you're talking to the reason to tell you no. And it makes your new recruits question their decision to get into the business. So one of the greatest objections to network marketing is that people think you got to go for no. Thanks to social networks like LinkedIn and Facebook, you don't have to. So, when you initially got into network marketing, you had to go through the same thing. But telling people about your business on Facebook and LinkedIn first can make a big difference. It can start a conversation immediately with anybody on Facebook just by changing your picture. George Ruiz has been a friend of mine he's been following me since the AOL days. Been $1 million earner in 5 companies. 5. In February, he changed his picture. He had 193 people like it, 43 people made comments. He picked up 5 customers and 1 business builder. Your dreams are only your dreams until you write them down. Then they're goals. So it's important. And we spent the first session reminding everybody why it's important to establish your goals and write them down. A goal without a plan is only a dream. A goal without a timeline is a dream. Goals that are not written down are just wishes. So for those of you that participated in the retreat, I trust by now you have written your goals down. And hopefully you've started a journal. People who wrote down their goals were 40% more likely to achieve them. Fast way to become a top earner: talk to the people that you know, have large circles of influence, bring them into your business, and help them bring in their friends. Faster way: talk to the professionals that you know that have large circles of influence, bring them into your business, and help them bring in their friends. The fastest way is to reach out to professionals that you want to know that have large circles of influence, bring them into your business, help them bring in their friends. These people are called outsider whales. And the fastest and easiest way: talk to network marketing professionals that have large circles of influence, bring them into your business, help them bring in their leaders and teams. These people are insider whales. And in our whale book, we lay it up for you. Insider whales are savvy and successful network marketers. They're easy to connect with, and they'd love to have you in their business. But if they're unhappy, they could be open to looking at your business. Network marketing whales are highly respected leaders and well-liked, and they will follow the leader into your business. And when you know how and where to fish, even you can land a whale. And we spend a good amount of time laying out for you exactly in the book how to find them, how to catch them. Freddie Malero met me back in 2008. He was building a Vasayo business. He started to implement the strategies immediately, and 3 years later, he was a seven-figure income earner. Dave Angelo became the top recruiter in his business. So we shared lots of examples and stories of people that achieved outrageous success following my formula. The man on the top of the mountain didn't fall there. So the paradigms in network marketing have changed. You no longer have to go for no, you can go for yes. Sam enrolls 90% of the people that he talks to about his business. 90%. In 3 weeks, he enrolled 21 people. He's signing up one person every day. Francisco today has 500,000 people in his business, and he has an 80% closing ratio. All right. So we spent some time sharing my story. When I learned the secrets that network marketing top earners know but never talk about, I added thousands of people to my business in 18 months. Nobody talks about this. I went from 400 people to 7,000. And then the company that I was with was sold to another company. You can do the same thing. Your journey down the same road that I traveled starts with the belief that it's possible. And on Saturday, the second day, we really dove into mindset. To become a top earner, you're going to have to develop the mindset of a top earner. And every time we do a retreat, we expand the content of our mindset training. So on Saturday, we showed everybody what it takes to change your mindset. Just got a little duplication there. So the bottom line is, if you're willing to learn, no one can stop you. But if you're not willing to learn, no one can help you. I shared my story how I had a multi-million-dollar business that I started in my living room with no money. Every day I prayed that I was doing the right thing. And how did I get the information to learn how to do this? Off the internet. Self-education made this possible. When your vocation becomes your vacation, you will never work another day in your life. Mark Twain's quote, make your vocation your vacation. That's the secret to success. Then we jumped into the 10 secrets that are never talked about. Applying this information helped Francisco go to 500,000 people. Helped Sheldon, he had 3,500 people in 3 weeks, and helped Cindy, he had 3,000 people. We shared their stories during the retreat. The 10 secrets, every month 200 companies close or make unpopular changes. Every month 300 new companies are launched. 93% of them are going to fail within 5 years. Network marketing companies recruit whales from other companies. And when they recruit a whale, if it's your whale, your leader leaves, do you go with them or do you stay? Whales will leave a good company and move to another. And again, when they leave, they're going to want to take you with them. Whales will leave a failing company and move to another one. 85% of the whales and leaders in a company have been in more than one company during their career. People usually make more money in their second or third company than they did in their first. Who knows this? When you bring in a whale, it grows faster. And our goal during these 3 days is to empower all of you with the information that will help you deal with any adversity, deal with any changes, Help is available to anyone to recruit a whale. We're going to show you how exactly to do it. Anyone at any level of experience in network marketing can recruit a whale. Now, in April, Federal Trade Commission made a big change. They announced a rule banning non-compete agreements. And this is going to have a huge effect on network marketing because network marketing companies prohibit you from working with more than one network marketing company. Last September, New York won a case against the Federal Trade Commission. Again, this is huge. And we shared some examples of people that I think it was in April, Peter Hugenoff, who was the master distributor in a company called Awaken, resigned. The problem with the product. We shared his story, and literally he resigned, and within 2 weeks, he's reached a diamond rank. So we shared different examples and stories. Beauty Counter terminated their agreements. They're all being funneled over to Arbonne. This kind of information is taking place every single day. Now, when it comes to connecting with whales, who are the best professional whales? Obviously, experienced network marketers, experienced affiliate marketers, experienced internet marketers, people that have large lists that are connected to a lot of people, authority figures, insurance agency owners, professional athletes, celebrities, corporate executives, business owners, authors, coaches, podcasters. How do you connect with them? Search for them by their name, the name of the company, their ranks, or by their location. Make a connection based on common interest, appreciation of their activity, or by shared personal values. Now, there are whales in other professions that would be successful in your business. Again, you can search for them by their company name, their job title, the location. Make a connection based on common interest, appreciation of their activity, or by shared values. This book gives you a strategy for connecting with whales. Actually, a number of strategies. One of the strategies in there is for displaced network marketers. Years ago, I came up with this strategy for Margie Aliprandi and Arbonne. When life hands you lemons, make lemonade. So when something happens to a network marketer that takes them down a different road than they planned, they can take control of the situation, turn it into something positive. So when the Avon ladies in Australia were notified that the company was pulling out of Australia, they were losing their business. What looks like a catastrophe can end up being a wonderful new opportunity. So we have a script for shopping for sponsors. Remember, your profile gives you immediate credibility with people that see it. There is always a story behind the story of every successful network marketer. You need to learn it. Is what they did to go to the top of the company duplicatable? So you connect with somebody at the bottom here. It doesn't matter where they are. Somebody down here can connect you to a top earner here. But you don't necessarily have to look for the top earners. Got an unhappy networker down there connected to a happy networker until something changes. But to get to the top guy, you can work your way up. Work your way up. Work your way up. Andy Van Dyke met a guy on LinkedIn from Cyprus. He had 50,000 people in his former business. Michelle Pfeiffer landed her first big fish. 3 months earlier, she could barely send mail. Rhonda Collier, someone on her team, recruited the number one earner from another company that was making $500,000. Jock connected with two whales, brought them into his business. And Todd, using the scripts in the whale book, had 3 appointments in one day that he hooked up with on LinkedIn. He signed up all 3 of them. And Rick, using the Max method, got 12 people to talk to one day. 2 people signed up in the business. In the $1 Million Mindset, we talk about developing a $1 million mindset because you have to think like a leader. Now, to develop a $1 million mindset, it's going to involve the power of belief, growing your vision, all-out massive action, continual personal development, becoming a leader, and industry awareness. So it's all about belief, determines your action, determine your results. The more results you have, the greater you believe, the better actions you take. We talked about the law of averages. We're the average of the 5 people that we spend the most time with. So who you are today is a result of the 5 people you hung out with the most over the last 5 years. Who you're going to be at the end of the year is going to be determined by, again, same thing, who you hang out with, who you talk to. One learns by doing a thing. For though you think you know it, you have no certainty until you try. Quoting Sophocles, quoting Aristotle, deepens everybody's respect for you as an influencer. How do you know these quotes? Where are you getting them? We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. Every time you post one of these, you need to feel the power of the words. Let them drive you closer to your goals every day. They should be working for you as you expect them to work for the people that you share them with. Sharing the ancient wisdom of Greek philosophers like Aristotle in your daily posts enhances your reputation as a social influencer. You can learn something new every day if you listen. So the value of the 90-day game plan is that if you can focus and work harder for 90 days, you'll benefit from it for life. As you experience personal growth, you'll also see growth in your income. So the best investment you can make is in yourself. Decide what your budget for personal growth will be and look forward to increasing it every year. Deborah Kay was one of the first people in Isagenix that I've worked with for maybe, I guess it's been 15 or 16 years. She was subscribed to Tony Robbins' most expensive program. She's spending over $100,000. She went to all of his major events. And when I work with Deborah, I mean, literally, we spent 3/4 of a year. She worked with me every day. She ended up recruiting Susan Slot, who became, at one point in time, the #2 income earner in the company. Formula for life success, the art of being, doing, having. Who must I be? What must I do so that I can have what I want? And we spent a lot of time emphasizing how to apply this to your personal life. Your mindset determines your attitude. Your attitude determines your behavior. Your behavior influences your actions. Your actions produce results. Results enhance your performance. And the more you do, the better you do. It increases your mindset. So this is a process that never changes. A goal without a plan is just a wish. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So all of you can be successful in our 90-day game plan. And believe me, this is just I mean, we spent, I think, 2 hours in mindset information. The 90-day game plan, first 2 steps, preparation, pre-launch. So all of you in building your business need to invest in yourself. Personal growth is uncomfortable. You will grow into who you want to be. Amateurs start a business. Professionals launch a business. So the 90-day game plan will literally give you step-by-step directions on how to grow a business, how to train your people. When you repeatedly execute these steps, you're going to develop the strong business building habits needed to help you attain your goals. 90-day game plans are used by the top earners in most companies. You'll cut your learning curve in half. You'll use it to get your own business off the ground, and then you'll use it to teach your new distributors. It lays the foundation to support the future growth of your business. So why 90 days? Because it takes you 90 days to put full action into achieving your goals. So you divide 90 days into 3 30-day plans. And so we're all going to be working on June, July, and August. When a rocket's launched, most of the energy and combustion is used in the launch. Then the rocket continues to fly on the momentum created by the launch. So the actions that you take in the next 90 days have the same effect. And as you bring people into the business, you'll get them started with their own 90-day game plans. So what is your marketing plan? One of the most important parts of a 90-day game plan is your marketing plan. And so we lay out for you what is your target market. Having a marketing strategy supported with scripts, having effective online business building tools. So what are your goals? What's your goal for June? What's your goal for June, July, and August? What's your 1-year goal? What is your 5-year goal? If you're going to treat your business like a business, you have to have goals. The second 2 steps of the 90-day game plan, launch and event, are the steps that you're going to take. Remember, amateurs start a business, professionals launch a business. So we're talking about strategic planning. Where do you want to go? How do you get there? How do you measure success? How did you do? What were the results? And how can you improve? Again, goals. Get motivated, start a goal, get a buddy, plan your routine. Having a buddy is critically important. One of the things that is universal with all of the top earners is they devote themselves to helping the people that they bring into the business. So we provided everybody with amazing hosting information that will help you build rapport, credibility. Then we jumped into how to win people over that are more successful than you, how to identify the people. Your social network DNA is determined by what you fill out on your profile. How it matches up with other people is going to be key. And we had all kinds of examples. Will Zanders, when I worked with him, we started working in November of 2022. 6 months later, he was number 2. So we went from number 5 to number 2. And then last month, 2 months ago, he hit number 1. So we've got all kinds of examples. Dave Ledoux was a top earner in his business for years, but he felt like a rookie when he got into the business. Today's the 18th day since the retreat. I just enrolled teammates 4 and 5. One has 5,000 Facebook friends. One has 4,000 people in their last company. So we provided everybody with all kinds of examples. Dr. Nestor here started in November. By February, she was a director 6 in her company with 3 directors. Following month, she made director 7. Then we dove into texting tactics that produce results. You're going to enroll more reps with these proven actions, changing your picture, birthday wish, a holiday wish, unofficial holiday wishes, motivating posts. And when people react to it, you send them a message, follow the scripts. We also introduced some other posting actions, personal development posts, and posting jokes. Now, I've been stressing joke posting for years. Likes, comments, and shares become leads, leads become prospects, prospects become business builders. So, posting strategies. And we dove into the different posting strategies. You got the holiday strategies, the gift posting strategy, the project launch strategy, the side hustle strategy. And then there are strategies just by adjusting your Facebook and LinkedIn profiles that start conversations. Marjorie posted a gift, got 56 comments, booked 5 appointments. So May, we're coming up on the end of May. We had all kinds of holidays, but we're coming up now on Memorial Day. Memorial Day is going to be on Monday, followed by Burger Day, followed by Biscuit Day, and then on the 25th, Wine Day. Clyde made a post for Memorial Day. 55 people responded. He signed it up. He signed up 5. June, July, and August, outrageous holidays. It takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email, but it only takes 90 seconds. So we laid out a strategy for posting. We talked about the 5 ways that people make money. They sell their own products, affiliate marketers, direct sellers, coaching people, and network marketers. And we dove into what does it take. Each one of these has advantages and disadvantages. There are whales in each of these categories, people with large circles of influence, a large following, lots of friends, connections, or a large list. The size of the list is not as important as the relationship people have with the list. Separating the real deal, we kind of summarized everything because the bottom line is there are scams out there. And you have to be able to, we explain the difference between a real deal and what the government considers to be a scam, a Ponzi scheme. When you know the difference, then you can, and you explain it to people, all kinds of wonderful things happen. In fact, my friend, it's a great story. He was talking to this chiropractor. And so the chiropractor had a negative attitude, somebody, bad attitude about network marketing. So he says to the guy, he says, so let me ask you a question. Are you going to take advice from somebody that has never been successful, doesn't know it, has never been successful in anything. You're going to take advice from somebody that's never been successful. You're going to take advice from somebody that's been successful. Are you going to take advice about network marketing from somebody that has never been in it, knows nothing about it? Would you listen to something like that? Would you listen to somebody that was struggling financially, or would you listen to somebody that is very successful? Where do you develop your opinions? Who are you talking to? Does it make sense to talk to people that have never been successful in network marketing? Or does it make sense to talk to somebody that is outrageously successful in network marketing? Who would you talk to? Who would you get your advice from? That was what got him into the business. Managing and stimulating your business is like herding cats. So when you bring someone into your business, it's going to be your responsibility to train them. That's where the 90-day game plan comes in. You and your new recruits must both be clear on what they expect to, what do they want to accomplish. You're going to help them achieve those goals. To duplicate the process, you want to be able to do it fast. It can be duplicated within 72 hours. You want to show your new recruits how to adjust their profile settings. And we talked about how to end the revolving door in your business, increase retention, and reduce attrition. Systems and duplication, important. You're in a business that requires duplication. In any kind of franchise like McDonald's and Burger King, people pay big money for a system. It's not about whether a system works. The question is, does it duplicate? Emphasis on duplication has created the most successful franchises in the world. Duplication is behind the growth and success in network marketing. We talked about the habit factor. First, you make your habits, and then they make you. We talked about the 80-20 rule. 80% of the money made in your business will be made by 20% of the people on your team. Success in the real world requires hard work and continuous effort. And what are the barriers? What are you afraid of? Rejection? If you're only talking to people that you know in advance need what you have, rejection's at a minimum. Prospect scarcity. You have 1,050,000,000 people that you can be talking to on LinkedIn. Apathy. Attrition. Distraction. Over the last 3 days, we really gave everybody enough information to overcome all of these. This is what attraction marketing looks like when it works. And this is what it looks like when it doesn't. Most people today don't know how to prospect and recruit. We talked about push marketing, how most people are doing it wrong, or it's ineffective. We want to help everybody understand the power. So when you focus on the people that need and want what you're selling, you'll close more sales. One of my favorite qualifying questions, if you could have a major breakthrough in any area of your life next year, what would it be? Ask yourself that same question. If you could have a major breakthrough in your network marketing business before the end of the year, what would it be? How would that breakthrough affect your life? Earl initially connected with 14 people, sponsored 9. Those 9 people turned into 35 people in 2 weeks. So in 90 days, he enrolled 9 people each month, 27 people that turned into 430. This is a proven method for building your business. Then we finished up with a plan, your 90-day plan of action. Why are you in the business? First thing you have to be clear about. And then what do you want to accomplish? Your goals need to be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. Then, when are you going to get started? And how are you going to accomplish your goal? I love this quote from the A team. I love it when a plan comes together. You're going to feel the same way. Again, goals are measurable and they've got to be written down. So where do you belong? Three kinds of people: those who make things happen, those who watch things happen, or those who wonder what happened. We introduced everybody to the concept of plan, do, review. Establish your goals. Raise the bar, be more selective about people, and you're always adjusting. And we went over the forms for measuring what you're doing, what members of your team are doing every week. Your success is going to be determined by who your new recruits know, what your new recruits do, and what your team does. So you must constantly be paying attention to what's your retention rate, what's your attrition rate, why are people dropping out, what support are you providing your team, what's happening to your company, what's happening in the industry. Failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail. Again, plan, do, review. And frankly, desire will not be enough. You must be thankful every day that you have the opportunity that you do to help other people. You must have a deep belief in your company and your products. You believe that you can help others achieve your goals and be successful. You need to be committed to your journey and never stop. Be dedicated to the members of your team and the growth of your business. Be persistent and always keep going and persevere through all the obstacles that you're going to face. And embrace continual personal development and keep learning. You are not going to be the same person. For the people here that are watching this on Facebook or LinkedIn, you're not going to be the same person in December that you are today. And for those of you that are on this Zoom session that we're doing, same thing. For those of you that are students, you know, just think back to the first time you took a boot camp from me. Think of all the things that you've learned. Every month, you are going to be learning new things. Every month. Be all in or get out. There's no halfway. We introduce everybody to the 10 daily habits of a successful entrepreneur. And then the power of posting around holidays. May, June, July, August. Remember, knowledge is power, but it's not power until it's applied. So ask yourself this. Where were you at the end of the first quarter? What was the state of your business? What is the state of your business going to be at the end of May? What's your goal for the end of June? That's the end of the second quarter. Measure every month where do you want to be at the end of the third quarter, and where do you want to be at the end of the year? You can reach all of your goals by taking continual action. You can be successful. You will be successful if you stay committed to the process. Now, you can't win a sailboat race by yourself. You have to have the right equipment, and you got to have a team, a crew that knows how to use the equipment. And you can't become a top earner without a team. You've got to have good online tools, and you must have a team of leaders that know how to use the tools. You are looking for leaders. You must have an inner circle of like-minded entrepreneurs and leaders that are building their own teams. Each inner circle member and team leader on your team will create their own inner circle of like-minded entrepreneurs that are each building their teams. So watching the recorded sessions is just like being there. And you could go, I'm going to put it in the chat. Go to maxsteingart.com/retreat. And we should have the videos should be posted by the end of the week. Now, our June boot camp starts on June the 6th. And I have a special Memorial Day weekend promotion. Go to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp. Use the promo code Bigger Deal. And you can participate for $59. Additionally, we have our 90-day boot camp challenge. Register for June, July, and August. Now, I'm not making a formal announcement about this, but we're going to be making, in the month of June, we're going to be introducing some new things, and the costs for attending boot camp are going up. So the smartest thing that you could do, and I mean up, significantly up. So you could lock yourself in a boot camp for 3 months and pay $59 a boot camp. Plus, you're going to participate in our mastermind sessions on Saturdays. Now, we're getting ready to release my chatbot. And along with the chatbot is going to be an affiliate program. So you'll earn a commission when you recommend my programs, any program. In fact, recommend 3 people to boot camp, and you get boot camp for free. Recommend the chatbot to people, 3 people, you get it for free. All of my programs are going to have an affiliate component. So this weekend, it's a holiday weekend. We're not going to have Saturday Ask Max session. We're not going to have a retreat. We're not going to have a mastermind session. Our next training will be Monday night at the end of the Memorial Day weekend. I look forward to hearing from all of you. And I was delighted. I think I mentioned one day during the session that one of my students started working with me, and he ended up with 15,000 people in his business. We had a long conversation over the last 2 days. He's now up to 60,000 people in his business. He's made millions of dollars in network marketing since we worked together. You're going to hear a lot more about him in the days and weeks ahead. So, folks, I've given you all of the tools, everything that you need to know to be successful. You just need to roll up your sleeves and go to work. Talking to people is what it's all about. So, until next time, if you haven't registered for it, do it today. Talk to all of you next time.